Apparently, I was muted for a lot of that. But okay, start that fresh, guys. Welcome to the bazaar. Well, shit. Ugh. You know, it isn't a Manny stream if I don't start the stream muted. So this is kind of adequate. But this is good because now you know, guys, that I'm giving you a tier list. And that being said, it's perfect timing for me to give you guys this tier list because this is a very particular scenario where half season has no changes in it. There's like no expansions in it. It's just literally a hard season reset. So it was just like a small, it wasn't like a big patch change, just like hard nerf style, or I think they over nerfed her a bit, but that's fine. They could change that later. But this is very good because this is gonna be like one of the first tier lists I make where you can actually adequate use the assessments I made for you to climb and see if my expert opinion on Dooley is true or not. I'm gonna give you a breakdown on why I think these items are good or not. But I want to be very, because I don't want to say something that's gonna bite me in the ass later. My assessment, or take anything that is not on the end board or an unplayable list, or how do I say, tier, with a grain of salt. Because anything that is on end board, I'm pretty sure it should be on your end board, no matter what Dooley build you make. Because I know there's people that incline more on certain Dooley build, because Dooley builds aren't like other builds in particular because how the core works. You always have to force a build. Very little Dooley builds work with how the core, right? So some people are just gonna find themselves picking friend Dooley more because they think it's better for them. I say that like as a reference. What I want to say is people that play Dooley like in Legend are gonna probably agree with me that these pieces are always gonna be on your end board on the good Dooley builds, right? And things that are unplayable are never gonna be on any single build whatsoever. But let me tell you something. In reference to the old tier lists, this is gonna be like the better one of the tier lists because I don't think there's like a lot of bad Dooley items. I'm gonna be like completely frank. So I'm kind of excited about this one because I want to see like right now what I'm going to put on unplayable, knowing that we're in this patch. This is it's right here. It's pulse rifle nerf patch. So if you guys see this video like right now live, because I'm doing this live, do not give me shit for putting this item on another tier that it's what you think, because I know a lot of people just force builds out of sight because I don't know what the fuck. So if you're probably forcing this every game, you're probably gonna think it's good, but I'm gonna give you a small spoiler a lot. This item's not as hot as you think. Maybe last patch, but yeah. Just for quick context, so I don't start yapping, I'm only gonna give very high explanations on unplayable and end board, and if I have like a very strong sentiment on anything in the middle, I'll say it, because there's a lot of Dooley items, by the way. But yeah, let's get this started. Yeah, I'll say anything that I want in between the days. Just guys, remember that for people who are watching this with low knowledge of the game, just know that the reason why I'm putting this in certain positions is not on the how do I say, on the individual strength of each item, just what goes on each end board, because that's how you should be playing the bazaar. You should be playing for the end board, not for how strong one item is. I'm pretty sure every single item that's strong on its own, and it's just go for this item on this, how far we are in the bazaar, those items are completely like phased out, or they've been nerfed to an end. Like I don't think there's any single item that's like that. And Dooley is the one who suffers from that the most, because the core, how it works, because you're always gonna force one core more than the other. But I digress. Let's continue on. I'm gonna start with most of the new items because I want to get these out of the way. Is that, guys, we've been seeing, for example, fucking the three. Actually, let me put these names here so I can see them physically, so I don't butcher this. These, I want to give you guys the correct names of this because I don't want to call balloon guy. You know what I mean? So let me get the list right here so I can look at it. So we got Dooley. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have here. Shit. I think I have it right here saved actually, because I was well prepared because I know I was gonna call the pterodactyl, and it's not actually the pterodactyl. It has an actual item name. Just give me a sec. Okay, so it's pterodactyl, which by the way, the Bazaar. Oh, if I want to give a few props to the guys from the Bazaar, I want to give them the props where how the flavor text actually translates so well. Peaceful response, spicy if I may say, with how the items are. So Terry Actel, haha, the guy's name is Terry. It's fucking hilarious. If it was by this metric alone, I would put this on every single end board. But okay, but for serious or not, if you guys don't know what this guy does, he's one of the new items. I don't necessarily want to put him in strong. I think I want to put him in mid, because how particularly he is. It's not something you can slap even when you're on full dino build. So I'm just going to put it on mid. Like I said, I'm not going to yap too much about the items that are in between. Maybe the ones that are strong and weak, maybe a little bit. But anything that I put in between is actually like mid. Tanky Yankee. Dino has fallen like a lot, by the way. People are just playing Dino Core to put Pulse Rifle next to it. So, like, it's just natural that if the dinos aren't strong, Tanky Yankees are strong, which makes sense because the more items you put in the pool, the less you'll be able to force a build. That's why they put a dinosaur encounter on the days. So this particular situation, because now it was really bad when that merchant wasn't there. Because if you're playing dino, you would at least need some interaction so you could at least snipe a dino, and that, well, yeah, doesn't end up happening. I'm gonna put hold on, I got you guys. What is this? Rex specs on weak. Mostly because every single dino build doesn't even use Rex specs anymore. I think it just phased out completely. I think they just nerfed the item way too much. It's not good for destroying, which is what it was good for before. The scaling is kind of mid because, again, it's just suffered from the dinos being nerfed, so I'm just gonna put it on weak. I'm hydraulic press. This was an item that was really good last patch. So I guess how the items or the merchants worked, it was really easy to get on silver, and you could have forced this and used core interactions with this. So it just really depends, because when you hit with this, you really hit hard. I've never played a forced hydraulic build where it's like doesn't actually win. So I'm gonna put it on mid actually. Dude, this is one of the all Dooley econ items. I'm gonna put them on strong, by the way. There's not necessarily end board, but they are strong because none of them go on end board. So I'm just gonna put them on strong, every single one of them, because this is the best Dooley items are just generated by these items. So they're all good. Every single econ item, I'm gonna say, is really good. Again, dinos, I'm gonna put them on mid. I think in particular, there's some of them which is one of the good ones. I think Mamasaur is one of the better ones, because if you get Mamasaur, your build just is 1,000 times better. So I think if anything, I'm gonna put Mamasaur on strong, because if you draft Mamasaur early, that makes your dino build like a lot stronger. This is one of the new items, which is unstable Gravwell, and I'm gonna search you what it does. And I think this is important because I want to talk about these new items that aren't even played at all. So I can give you kind of a reason why they're not being played at all. Hold on, let me search it really quick because I want to give you the word for word effect of this item. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, I've never been in a situation where I'm gonna go like I'm putting this item on the board, and my board is gonna be way stronger. Okay, so it does. All your items start flying on a 7 second cooldown and destroy this item in an item with no cooldown for the fight. So this is basically snipes an item that has no cooldown on it. I'm pretty sure this item's niche was against Stealth. I don't know if the flying has any really positive effect on your board other than you have the effect where your items have half slow, half freeze, but this item is really unplayable. if it was like, I'm gonna compare this to just any destroy items that are actually good. But it's just sniping an item with no cooldown, bro. If it destroyed any item, but it prioritized no cooldowns items, it would be eh. Because medium slots are okay, but the problem is for Dooley's like, Dooley needs all his items to work in tandem for you to go like infinite. Like, you can't afford to put on an item that doesn't even do anything, so I'm just gonna put this on playable. This is one of the new items that is playable though. Let me search for the name of this. This is propeller hat. So we have propeller hat. This is one of the better ones though, because this essentially gives you like a haste enabler, and even for power drill is kind of decent. But I'm still gonna put it on weak, just because how well it procs is very mid. I want to say, which actually should go here, but it's just weak. I think it's just the duration, and the duration is just 1 for 2. Maybe on a medium item, it's kind of decent, but there's way better items that actually do that. Maybe if you're just like forcing power drill, maybe it's good. Maybe for people who just go power drill, force every single game, it's kind of good, but eh. And then you have one of the other new items, party float. Dude, party float is just an excuse for you to have an item for stealth on Dooley. That's basically it. Because I'm pretty sure this item isn't even remotely good on Dooley. I think they tried making an item replacement for I forget the item, but I think they just tried making like a replacement for this item, but they just couldn't do it. Or they tried making like a balanced item. This item is too balanced. Too balanced that I'm just gonna put it on the playable. Oh, this is an item that has me like switching it from bad to actually weak, because sometimes I've actually slapped it on the board, especially when you're playing Dino Core, so which is Dino Disguise, which actually shields for a decent amount, and shielding is this in this meta is actually quite broken. You guys haven't known yet, because most of the early game is just facing Vanessa or any weapon iteration of Pig. So this item is kind of like the stronger side of weak. Oh, this is one of the good ones. I wish this item didn't get nerfed, which is Launcher Core, because I had it above Friend Core, but as soon as the Launcher Core got nerfed, I'm like, okay, Friend Core is just way better, especially since they reworked Monitor Lizard. But this is like, and for the sake of me not putting all the cores in the same spot, I'm gonna put this on the high mid, because I think it needs more pieces of the puzzles to put it together more than the other items. Hover Tech, this item is unplayable. I just wish the flying items had more synergy with Dooley. They really don't. I think the only standalone flying item that is okay, I don't want to talk about this because I want to talk about this one in particular, because this item is really good. But this one is one of the only ones that actually does something, because it target haste, and it's one of the things cog am I saying it right? It was one of the things cog does, but it does it way better because it puts flying on the item. So let's say you actually want to enchant an item to have haste. Well, now it's flying, so it's actually unaffected by slow / freezing, which is like a double positive. So it's one of the playable flying items. And then we have Launchpad, and Launchpad is it's a really good item, especially Friend Core. And it's one of the strongest end builds if you're playing Friend Core / Launch Core. The reason I put items like this, because now that we're getting into some building mechanics, I put items like here strong and not this core on mid, is because usually friend builds are the only builds that you can like take out the core and they actually become stronger for some reason. It's not for some reason, because the friend items, especially the bugs, just synergize work together, especially when you start grabbing on a golden level. Oh, hold on, by the way, this thing just zoomed in on me. like hardcore style. Yeah, but anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, this is one of the strongest end board pieces. There's actually like some interactions with enchantments would actually bust this item. It's one of the quickest way to burn down your opponent. Plus, it gives an item flying, which is really good. It's like an added text on a no cooldown. This is supposed to be like a no cooldown item, but it does something as well, right? This item is like absolutely like really good. Then one of the other items we have is Dino Saddle. Guys, if you guys don't know the interaction with Dino Saddle, Dinosaur, and where is it? Thrusters. You guys have not played Dooley yet. And let me be the first one to tell you, you have not. I'm actually going to put these items way together on your end board. I'm going to put them right now, whatever. Because this is like assembling the pieces of Exodia. Guys, I want you to know something. These are one of the strongest combinations of items you'll ever see on Dooley. Because of how strong multicasting on the core is. If you guys don't know how good multicasting core is, I just want you to try this out. And for the people who don't know what this exactly does, is that this gives you your vehicle's multicast, and this is a vehicle. This isn't very important. The important part is this makes any item to the left of vehicle. So you can make your core have multicast. And as weird as mid as that sounds, I just want you guys to try it out. It's basically like assembling the 5 pieces of Exodia. Any single core works with it. And when I'm telling you any single core, any single core. I think friend core is the only one because of how it works, right? It's not necessarily the most interactive because all he does is haste. But every single other ones, absolutely good. Piece of resistance. And that is really the Exodia piece. I've yet to see more broken interactions that are consistent. And that's the word, that are consistent other than that. Let's keep on doing. This is hologram. Let me give you the correct name. Hologram projector. See, the problem with this item is it doesn't snipe. But that would make the item broken, of course, right? Because there's some items, like, again, there's an example, like, having dinosaurs copied on this exact same build, that's the Exodia build, or on Dino Core, or having things like crew tools copied, that essentially just skyrocket your build. Now, this is a very niche, it's not that it's a niche situation, but you're most often finding yourself in a spot where something is much better. But it's like a good replacement, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on mid. Damn, crew tools have the mighty have fallen. Hold on, give me a sec, because crew tools have the mighty have fallen. Guys, if you haven't, if you didn't play like 2 patches ago where crew tools was on its most broken form, it was crew tools and 3D printer, which, by the way, I wish they should have. I don't know if I agree with crew tools fix, because it's still like a very good item. I just think it's just too good on diamond and too useless on the other tiers, but it's still a strong item. That being said, it's only good on ignition core. Every single other build is kind of mid. I just hate to put it on mid, but it is what it is. I think it's just kind of mid, because it only being good on ignition core is what kind of makes it mid. We're gonna put this item on fucking unplayable. Items that enable just crit percentage, unless you have like some sort of, say you have 10 slots, unless your build is like 10 slots and the rest of the 2 items, like the 2 items that are leftovers don't matter at all. They're just like enablers. Like, these items are just completely useless. Like, I'm sorry, like, there's no way. But I think it's a Dooley problem. Maybe this on Vanessa would be much better. You know what I mean? But it's a Dooley item, right? Shaft is okay, but an ignition core does way better things. And I'm gonna put this on weak because it is kind of weak. Maybe at the last side of mid, but I think it's on weak because I think it's carbon fiber. Hold on, let me search this exactly. Pyrocarbon. Pyrocarbon is one of the strongest ones, bro. Like one of the haste enablers, especially for power drill / ignition core. This is one of the better ones. You might as well just get power drill on the end board here. So there you go. Then we have ignition core. Listen, I don't want to say I'm an ignition core lover, but I think that's just what it is, man. But I think it's just how consistent it is. And this is always going to be on your end board if you're playing ignition core. But like I said, actually, you know what? Let's just draft the cores right now so we can get this over with. I'm going to put shield core at strong, just because of the fact that if you draft, and this is a big if you draft force field, which I'm going to put it on strong right here. Let's search it right here while we and let's put all these items because these are like one of those craziest. Bunker's already good on his own, but let's put force field too because it's one of the strongest Dooley items too. And on tape, let's do a tape too. What the hell is tape? If you draft force field on day 2 before you grab the core, if you get shield core, it's one. Dude, I'm pretty sure I've not gone 7. I haven't gone less than 7 wins on these 2 items. Because not only shielding is broken. The way it's so easy to make this one shot, bro. Especially with all these 3 items. So these item combinations of items are just broken. Weapon core, I'm gonna put it on mid because I think it's just phased out a little bit. Especially since a lot of the items got fixed, especially pulse rifle. And might as well get this out of the way too. I'm gonna put pulse rifle on mid. I've tried it and it's only good with Dino Core, and let's not have that conversation. For people just flame me for putting that shit on mid. Friend Core is absolutely strong. Regular Core, I think it's kind of mid, bro. And it's like on the stronger side of weak. I just don't like how Core was one of the best ones. Let's find it. I'm just gonna put it on weak. Because I will never grab, for example, the 3 strongest cores, which are these. Which are Dino, Friend, Shield. Let's not put Ignition Core, because I think that's a little bit biased on my part. But they're all here. But this is the most consistent in my opinion. But you're never grabbing, you're always drafting one of these. You're never going to grab these on top of this. Right? Unless you've drafted something really specific. Like, let's say you beat Proboscis. And you can't even do that because, so if you grab, I think Proboscis is locked on silver. So you can't even get it before you get weapon Dooley. Yeah, I think that's just it. And then we have critical core, which I think is just on par with mid. Because it can cheese out some wins. So I'm just going to put it there. And if you manage to get there, you can like pair crit core with where did it, oh, this is it railgun somewhere around here. Railgun. Just want to get these items in the way because the more when they put railgun back into the game and they made the quests for it to have multicast, it made it 1,000 times better. But with it's only really good if you have core or crit core. But with crit core is much better, obviously, because it can one shot. So we just leave it at mid. But the problem is these items are just locked on gold. But yeah. Anyways, Jeweltron's headquarters, which is put it on weak. Plasma rifle. Hold on, I gotta triple check the items. Plasma rifle, which is okay. I think it's okay. I think if you start skipping on power drill upgrades, and you're playing ignition core, for example, it's okay. It's like you can replace it while you get your power drill upgraded. It's gonna shoot you out a few wins. It's it's like lower end of mid, um, upper side of weak. I'm just gonna put it on mid because I guess items that are locked in gold just deserves being on mid. Um, they just suffer from being locked on gold. I'm gonna be completely honest. This item, dude, this is one of the items that the problem is. This only worked in tandem, but I'm just gonna put them both on strong because this is one of the two gold friend builds to go, which is these two. Just gonna put them on both together because the bro, they're basically these are the two culprits of how do I say? I guess Monitor Lizard too, because you they three work in tandem because you go Monitor Lizard and you draft into this one and then you put this one at the end because this is what makes friend core particularly good that you go into this build because the way they nerfed enchantments now, um, you don't get obsidian anymore, which is kind of a detriment to other cores, but it's good for the friend cores because you actually want shield slash shielding on these kind of, how do I want to say, like scaling builds, because you just end up healing. You just, since you're playing on a freeze timer and your opponent just ends up getting frozen. So the more you scale, the better it is, right? And I'm just gonna put right now that I'm talking to a friend, I'm literally gonna put all of them, even though I know freeze bug and poison bug are the better ones. I think in this order, it's friend, fire, poisoned. Oh, it's fire, because fire is particular in the sense that you can play an ignition core too. So it's freeze, fire, poison, haste, and slow. There you go. I think that's the correct order if you want to put these together. I like that. That's really good. And DJ Robot just glues everything together, right? So we're just gonna put DJ Robot on par with strong. There you go. Yeah, it's good that I'm getting everything out of the way that's like super good. Yeah. Okay, then we have Freeze Hammer, which is mid. Dude, if you want to talk about damage, bro, trust me, play this on a diamond core and a diamond level. Tell me about that. We can talk about the damage then. Flamethrower is just mid. It's a cute replacement for a lot of items, but if you're literally playing to make Flamethrower better, yikes, man. Miss Missiles. I think she's okay. She like glues together a lot of the builds before you get anything else. Sawblade, I think it's weak. It's one of those items where you wish you could play it, but it's just way better. There's just way better items on the medium slots. Just put this here. This item is playable, but it's just weak. Top of playable. Items that are way better than this. Metronome. It's just these items are locked on gold, but when this item was locked on silver, it was way better. Items that give haste that are just like fillers, bro. These are literally just filler items that just are excuses for, oh, I don't have a metronome, let's just put these items. This is particularly weak. Doesn't do enough damage. Armadillo is one of the better items. Especially for Dino Core. It kind of replaces a lot of the items that you get. This one too. This is good for Friend Core while you try getting the good friends. The dinos, we're gonna put them all on mid just because if you get them all together, they're good. This item's good on Friend Dooley. This is a replacement. This is mid. Actually, I think I'm gonna put that as unplayable. No, because anything that works good with Friend Dooley as a replacement is kind of okay. Scarf is unplayable. This is it's better than, it's mid because shielding is broken. Weak. It's lower side of mid. I rather just put Race Carl, but Race Carl is an actual good item. Where the hell is Race Carl? Aiden is best boy. This guy's a tier above. Oh, I did that accidentally, but that item is absolutely on end board. But Aiden is on end board. Crypto is one of the best econ items. um, econ items that are really good. If anything, I would put this one on top of the other ones because how many crazy items this things gives. Let's put schematics too on strong. All the econ Dooley's items are really strong. You always end up buying them. But I think Navigator is one that you keep up. You you stay with because of the fact that it could give you dinosaur and saddle. I mean, schematics can give you thrusters, but you should always get all of them. Like it doesn't matter. You should get always the econ items. 3D printer is kinda a little bit hard to play with, but sometimes it's really broken. So I'm gonna put it strong. Plasma grenade is still really good. This is weak. This is weak. This was it fucking pains me that I have to put this weak because I remember when this item was absolutely busted with Hammer. I'll have the mighty have fallen. Why did they rework this item when this item was really good when it had multi-slow on it? Is above me. I do not know why. This item was good and they just send it to the crapshoot. This item is mad because I think it's one of the only items that is really good with weapon core and the cores that suck. Which is core. Let's put this here. It's a core. All the 3 cores that suck, this is one of the only saving grace. This is like a replacement for Shield Dooley sometimes, but still weak. This is one of the stronger items right now because it's how many times it's gotten buffed. Well, Metronome, Race Carl, this is actually a decent build. While it's one of the good items at the beginning of the game, but it's still just weak. This is unplayable. Uzi's one of the stronger items because it's an enabler. This item's mid. It's still a good item. You just need to play it while you're playing Friend Dooley. But it's not like these items that are good on every single Dooley. This one's only good with Friend Dooley. Soldering gun is one of the stronger items. Multicast is broken. Using the core, what the hell is that? I'm actually gonna put it on playable because since I dropped down hydraulic press, because hydraulic press two metas ago was here, but then I just dropped it down to mid because you have to like draft it day 2 silver. You get it, you sack the core and just build off of it, and you have like you grab one of these early, then it's good. But I'm pretty sure it's just unplayable. Button is unplayable. Sandblaster is good because of tool synergy, but I think it's one of the weaker ones. I'm just gonna put it here. Rays are kind of mid. They're okay. I think all of them are okay. Because this one's good with Dinosaur. Or not, with Dino Core. I'm going to put all of them are mid. I'm okay with that. Race Car is one of the stronger friend items. Especially since they reworked the cooldown on it. Bro, this item is actually kind of nice at the beginning. It's actually... bro, I'm going to put it next to Pulse Rifle. Because at least Pulse Rifle cheats out some early games. But this item cheats out some early games for real. This... Bro, this is... I mean, it's a power drill procker. Maybe not going to give it so much shit. This still cleanses half your burn, so it's really good. Let's put it on mid, actually. That effect is really good. Nitro is really good. The thing is, Nitro is only really good when it's diamond. But when it's less than that, it's just mid. So knowing that, I'm just going to put him on mid. But it's like here with Cruel Tools. Metro is broken, is strong. You buy this every single time, but it's like one of the weaker econ items. I guess when the metas was really slow, this item was really good. So I'm just gonna put it like stronger of weak. This item is really good. It's not on end board, but you have to buy it for econ. It's like you can get crypto out of this, so why not? This is one of the stronger enablers in the game. Really good. Weapons that suck. I mean, this is like on the lower end of weak. If Weapon Dooley was still around, I would put this higher, but it's not. This got a little bit of a rework. But as long as Stella is in the meta, I do not believe in freeze. If I believe in freeze, it is like in some sort of like multicast way, and that doesn't exist. So there you go. Unplayable. This item literally got nerfed. I do not know why, because this item was good on multi-slow procs. For some reason they changed it, but it does have tool synergy, so I'm gonna put it here. Hasting, core, good. It's mid. It does what it does. It's small. It's cheap. I got it. One of the best, dude. I've gotten runs where I've gotten like 500 health out of this just for keeping it on my inventory on a silver. So it's like 4 gold for end game 500 health, 100 health, 1,000 health when you need to like actually clutch a game. This is really good, bro. This is strong. You always buy this. Items that you always buy are like really good. Proc and freeze is really good, especially when you go like it's good with power drill. It's good with the freeze Dooley. It's good with almost everything. It's really good. Oh, I hate this item of the passion of 1,000 suns. For some reason, I always need it on my endboard because it's one of the only relics or small items that actually snipe hastes, and that is very important. It's like this one, but the problem with this one, it only hastes on the left side. This one hastes on the right side. So I'm just gonna put them together, I guess. Tool synergy, friend. This one's really good, bro. For carrying early games, this one's really good. This one's another one that's really good. It's like at the top end of crew tools. Friend hasting synergy is like the top end. I don't want to put it here because you find this more often than not being in your build unless you go like full race Carl mode. So I'm just gonna put it here. Battery, it's mid. This it got buffed a bit. I haven't tried playing with this with weapon core. I want to say weapon core tape. There's an exact build that uses this now because this has like a higher charge rate. But anyways, there's like a gimmicky build with this, but I have to try it out. So I'm gonna put it on mid. Our how the mighty have fallen. The freeze shields, ironically enough, is actually better than the flame one. And the flame one was better before. Still, they're mid items. They're like on the weaker side. You end up not putting these a lot. Crew tools. If there's items that will literally sneak you 5 wins without no hesitation, 0 sweat, is one of these. Dualtron is really strong, bro. And I'm pretty sure as the game progresses, where the enchanting builds are like more and more, how do I say, intertwined with Dooley's build. Like if they bring out a new set, and the set, let's say for example, has like slow interactions, and it slows on as a interactions where okay, these 3 set of items just multi-proc slow, where Dualtron is just really good to slap on. So Dualtron is always going to be one of the better Dooley items. It's weak, but it carries you some ways, so it's not unplayable. This too, but this is like the stronger side of this. Actually wins you games, so I'm just gonna put it here. Robotics facility broken. It's just locked on diamond. I want to put this on unplayable, but for how much it carried me the past metas, I'm gonna put it here. This item is glues shield Dooley together, so I'm gonna put it on mid. The problem is you have to buy it, dude. This is one of the second items on Dooley, and I'm vindicated because I said that scrap metal was one of the items that was going to be in some change removed, reworked, because how good that item was. It was straight up upgrade the core, and you having the chance of how do I say, of drafting it made you win the game or not. That's how good what it was. Mamasaur, like I said before, Mamasaur was the only dino I was gonna put in strong, because if you get Mamasaur, your dino build just glues together. This is unplayable. This is like the stronger side of weak. Actually, no, there's very good infinite combo with this. So I'm gonna put it on the topper side of strong. This is unplayable, bro. I'm gonna put this in unplayable. Actually, unplayable. This is really good. But I've been finding myself that Power Drill is just way better. It's way better to pivot into the Exodia build than just sit here. Yeah, this is unplayable. Even though they reworked this item like a bajillion times, it's just unplayable because you need to get battery Uzi. Not Uzi. Uzi is a good item. You need to get force. You need to build the core, build battery, and get this. So your build will already be like a very bad build. You know what I mean? This is obviously go bad. I'm just making a statement that these items are just bad. Why are you doing this? Buff them, change them. Look how many large items that are in the game that are just garbage, when large items are supposed to be good, right? And I guess this guy just lost his shine and luster. I wish they could rework this back, but I'm pretty sure it's just too strong. You just need to rework the item on its entirely. But I guess every single I want to say character has its cooldown reduction item built in. I just wish this was much better than what it actually is. Because the ship, the this garbage ass ship, where is it? Was supposed to be like, okay, you have this now, you don't have to play this. This is a better item. No, 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 no. But yeah, I think that's the high. I want to check my old tier list to see. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it. That's a good assessment. Let's check out my old tier list to see how it compares to this one. I'm actually very interested how they compare. Let's see this. Let's see what my old tier list looks compared to this one. Oh, I actually did the items inside size. I spread them out, but look at this. These are my large items. How do I full screen this? Okay, look at this. Look at this. So I put a lot of these are in the same spot. I buffed Armadillo. I put this up. Monitor Lizard got naturally buffed. This item got naturally buffed, but all are the items that are mid just stayed in the mid spot. Hold on, let me check. Let me double check this because this is very interesting. The large items are pretty much the same actually. I buffed Railgun, but you can see like there's like a trend here where all the items just stayed the same, basically the same level of power. It's kind of nice to know though. That just says something that basically Dooley's always had the same, how do I say, the same build. Dooley has never gotten like a build like super nerfed. See, it's like the same thing. I put the bugs in a certain order. I put Firebug here next to the yellow one, but naturally, bro, this is where they were on their strongest. And you could have gotten the Flame Bug at a bronze level. But these items are just still the same. And then hopefully it goes into the medium ones. Oh, there you go. So of course this was Freeze Hammer meta, so it just went to Freeze Hammer. Pyro Carpet was really good with the Exodio build because it hasted all your items. Hold on. Then I buffed Friend here because of how the friend interaction is now. It's like much better. Shield was always gimmicky, so gimmicky builds just go brum. And I put Monitor Lizard and Rails Car at the end. Holy. But that's because it got reworked. Now they're like actually really good. Well, the rest of these items just got stuck in the same place. Dude, if you see, like, look at this comparison, bro. Oh, but I actually put the Freeze Friend actually at the same spot. But it wasn't because of Freeze Hammer. But yeah, more or less, it's almost the same thing, man. It's good, man. It means Dooley is in the same spot, which is really good. But anyways, guys, hopefully you got like the tier list. Screenshot that shit so you guys can have a better Bizarre Dooley experience. I like this though. Me gusta. Let's see if there's anything that I could see that I would change off of a glance. Maybe I would buff Dino Core to end board. I think that's it. I think I like the rest of the build. Me gusta. Aiden has a special place in my heart, bro. I don't care what you say. You know what? I'm gonna buff another item up, and I think it's going to be TJ Robot, because Most of the robot builds just end up having DJ Robot in them. I think I like that. It's not even the friends alone, but it's always DJ Robot with Race Carl, DJ Robot with friends, DJ Robot with where the hell is it? With Navigator Core. Enabling that shit. I think I like this one. I think that's better. I like that. But anyways, guys, hope you like this here list. I'm gonna hop up in the bazaar and play a few games before, cause I gotta before I end the stream, cause I gotta do content for the Yu-Gi-Oh boys. You know I love the bazaar boys, but I love the Yu-Gi-Oh boys too. So let's get it. Okay, let's go. This is a hard choice. I usually go if it's small items. I do always go small items, but knowing it's Keen, I'm gonna go Jungle Ruins Force Tools. Okay, good. There's very little scenarios where I do that, but I guess this is one of them. Usually it's go Midsworth and just buy from there. Not roll, but just buy from there. Or we can get a medium item. I think I'm just gonna go for a medium item. It's really good. The only reason that I say going to the merchant is better is because you end up finding yourself that you can buy. Winning. That's a good item. Okay, let's go to JJ. Even though I'm not very keen, I think I'm just gonna buy this. I'm not gonna buy Shaft. Even though it's a good Shaft buy. Power goes good. I'm not gonna buy that. Your build is very adequate. Okay, I guess we're gonna go
There are
fire.
greater trainers than
Now
me.
we just need a small shop.
I'm just getting you ready for them.
It's a good shop though. Let's go here.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might enjoy the thrill of battle.
Okay,
Well, you can't.
that's 8 gold, which we can make. Do you want to get this power
Go
drill?
make some more stories.
Now the
Come
question
back and
begs.
tell me.
So I want to sell this and this, which I have to. I think this is the correct choice. The reason being is because you want to win the first day
Beautiful
always.
teaches stillness. I prefer
Voila, to
action.
winning. Very little builds wins against this, so.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Oh, you're gonna beat my ass, bro.
All cannon, no ball.
Bro, I literally got my ass kicked. I think it was strength that beat me. Well, it's kind of a predicament. Maybe like those.
I would never debase my wares.
So we're gonna go
by-
on the under way.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
I think we're just gonna go 2 here. Even though I like both of these. You like both of those, right, Manny? Yeah.
You're a smart one for your size.
Okay, yeah. I think we're just gonna stay like this anyways. I mean, this is better.
The
Now,
sparks!
I do not want the game
everywhere!
to tell. Listen, I don't want the game to give me force field. You know why? Because then your boy's gonna have to go force field. Shield core. Don't want that. As interesting as it is, still my good stuff. steps have I gotten off, right? Usually I see that's how I get rig. Nope. We're just gonna go tire 3 months here. Hide and seek. Both of them are good, but I think it's always non. Okay, we did getting mission. Which is good. And dinosaur at 3. Okay, we're really good. I think I'm just gonna grab Cinder. Chase here, even though 4 gold is broken, but just this too. That's that. Give me 4 gold. What's his choice? I was hoping for a silver one.
You do see these tusks, right? I can see you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
Silk skills here are good right now. I think it is. Get some really broken
have
shit.
great potential.
I kind of like that.
It's the patience for my teacher.
I kind of like that. But what are we gonna hit? I mean, what's better, 4 gold? Or upgrading this for 1 damage? Eh. That's fucking weird, isn't it? Know what I'm gonna do?
We take pride in our restoration.
For a fact, this is gonna pay off. So
Our items have lived. They have stories.
Aye,
I like that.
what you saying, waste man? I'll go get me man there, make you regret it.
Demand them. Wow, that would be good. Run anywhere I could put these bullets. Chocolates are good. When are chocolates bad? Question is, when are chocolates bad? I think we're just gonna upgrade this, just for a fact that I never in my
They don't make
50
these like
years
they
of
used
life,
to.
gonna do it again. Gonna make bad decisions. It's really just this. I mean, this tape kind of sounds bad, but I have to put it. This actually matter a lot. I'm gonna sell these because these might actually matter. I hate having this here, but it's gonna proc 1 fire charge of the core
My
on it.
dreams are too
And I think that
big
might be the
for you to steal.
difference between winning and losing. Let's get stacked.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
Oh, I like that. That's very good. Okay, we can actually put these. Me gusta. I'm just gonna go here. W. This guy, you can't go into this guy because he ends up murdering you.
Prepare to be boarded, sea scum! By the
Like this
coral,
one.
we're routed!
I teach,
Top 10
you
most
learn.
useless
We're a
items.
good team.
They're okay. I think usually okay is better than the shit, bro.
Thanks for trusting
I'm
me.
gonna keep it, whatever.
I hope we can do this again.
Getting a ticket here is really good, so I'm just gonna get it. It's assured late game, even though I don't want to. Let's go ahead and go with it. I'm only doing that because my build right now is super good.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
Yeah, I think I got shafted. That doesn't feel good.
Just taking the first step to tell everyone you got it here.
Me gusta
Buyer's
más.
remorse never. Be remorseless.
Yes, no, baby skill. Fuck with that. Wait, is that Bulldozer? No, that's not Bulldozer. That is Bulldozer. I mean, that's all of them. Angry mob Bulldozer. Actually, that's not a bad skill. Not a bad skill. What did I said? I should have grabbed the 2 EXP because it's not a dice roll, but I guess I had the PvE monster anyways.
You must free the others.
Actually, this skill is actually not bad. And apparently I must free the others. Apparently I got another ticket. Well, I told you this was gonna pay off. It's already at 80. Okay, I think we should start going into Kina now, because we need thrusters. We need a lot of items here.
Weapons? Leave with big book. I
Let's get
feel
the
like
items up.
you're
Let's
not
go.
being fully present with me.
I'm very being present. Okay, so even though Vanessa kicked my ass last,
My fight isn't with
fucking
you, but
thingamabob.
if you insist. Bravery without strength is a sword without
Still kicking
blade.
my ass. I got that one with a larger item is going to be the solar farm. I could have taken that risk, but this is a better hit. Jesus Christ. This ends up happening, which is whatever.
Obey my command. Feel
Because
my
you like, unless your build is like insanely broken, which I think mine was, but Finesse is always gonna beat you. But not right now with upgraded core, you're just like really good.
You are by far my worst audience.
Okay, that's a good
Welcome
shot.
to Gigamart. Can I help you find
That's all
everything?
the garbage we have in our inventory.
If you buy one more, I might get promoted. No pressure, though. If I can just sell 1,000 more, our owner might notice me.
It's good that I upgrade here on a silver. I think it's just always that capacitor. I always hit this
You
though.
may be too young to remember.
Even
my
if it's the
films,
metronome
but
of the capacitor,
I was
think
quite
it's
the
just
rogue,
capacitor.
I assure.
Or the metronome, sorry.
Now go out there and be a star.
The metronome is like assured use, right? Okay, I don't know anything.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside. I lost everything long before
close.
you were born.
Too
This
close.
is nothing to me.
Way too close. I'd rather just get chocolates.
The bazaar's a crazy
Usually you hit
place,
here
right?
sometimes. Who the heck knows? Both of them are good. But I think this one's really good right now.
Every coin goes back to
Gives
our
me damage, which it's really what I need right now. I don't need like procking.
Oh, fine. Put some mayonnaise on your food.
He's a certified chef, by the way. Okay, we have to go here.
Reward the peaceful, punish the
He's gonna put a lot of
warful.
dinosaurs. Just I don't think it's particularly good here. I think this is just skip.
I feel like that decision comes from a negative
Small and
place.
large.
Right. Back to
Doesn't quite get me there.
Your
It's not good
words
that
are
not
fine,
good of a
and
pivot
Quixel
anyways.
isn't selling.
It's Vanessa, that's bad. You have no shielding. Usually against this meta you
Go
want
ahead.
pyro carbon.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Oh, this
I
girl's
paint my
literally
ship
grilling
red,
me.
but I don't use.
items, just one of the items that I want on large. I think
Sylvia
it's just
and
not good
I.
enough.
Oh, it was a love too big for the silver screen. Confidence goes a long way. Turns silver into more than silver.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
Okay, I got thrusters.
Whoever
That was
said
just
money
one
can't
item.
buy class had neither.
I can't go into this one. Oh, this Inferno Frigate is not a beatable. This one's beatable. The other one's not beatable. Oh, you got double thruster. This one feels kind of strong in this meta. I have the thrusters. I have to go into random shops. There's nowhere around this.
Maybe I should lower.
Hope you packed a change of clothes.
It's gonna save
'cause
me.
You're gonna get dirty.
It's not bad. It's something to save us, bro. Is that good enough to save us? I think it is actually. I think that's good. It's good. The best one. We'll take it.
That
Try
belongs
it
in a
out.
museum.
Delusion is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, isn't it?
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
It was way better.
Oh, please, share with me your secrets.
It's kind of a little bit late. I mean, not really, but we're like really close to the Exodia bit, but we gotta get there. We don't want this out of silver, nor did we want to upgrade it from that far, so let's see. It's not bad.
Mythkeeper calls my name. I shall protect his secrets. Your homeland needs a guardian. Perhaps it is you.
Okay, if we do, it's not bad. If we do get fire, There's a problem here. Problem is we can't play that anymore. We're gonna play that. But the thing is, we're sitting here. And we're sitting here. Now, question is, how good is this? There's only one way to do this. Try it out right now. I know for a fact this is broken. So we're just gonna try this out. You know what? Let's try it like that. You know what? It's not that I don't trust the power draw, it's that I know for a fact the power draw is not going to proc as much as I want to. And the more that I burn, the more procs of Blaze Howl I'm going to have. So let's see how
I could teach you my power, but you would squander it.
don't want to go.
Now, follow it to your future.
Shit. It's just always like this. I don't know. It's always just firing one of these. As soon as I saw what I was going up against, I'm like, fuck, bro.
I hope I'll be a good robot too. No more mods.
This is bad.
You're gonna love this program. I wrote it myself.
This is a really good build, but I need an item.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. Hey, that's okay.
See if we can do it
Cast
here.
aside your destruments.
That's a good one. Okay, we're never doing this.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Shit. Okay, now we're never going this.
I can feel our energies resonating.
See how good our build is. I want to try it out.
We fight, I win. We
There's
share
better
about the
placements for
ground.
this. I should place this better. It's better
Oh, a mighty blow. I've not felt such in a whale's age. It's
That is the
not
place where we can get the
over,
item.
Christ.
That's not
That's
bad.
a 24-carat decision, my friend.
Okay, this is not a place where we can get an item, but it is
tools
crude
weapons?
tools. Crude tools is good.
Hey, I use that brand myself. Quality stuff.
Tools is good. I saw medium and my eyes just flared up. We're gonna have to sell this though. Just kind of the butt. That's what it is. We gotta use every single ounce of resources without actually throwing
In
the
100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
I think I win here. That's not a problem. Just that I'm getting bad losses where I'm not supposed to. Playing on the rope is ass. Oh, God
That's a fine
bless.
piece. But my work is for the glory of Samaska. So,
We don't have to wait until level up to actually
People
play
first,
the game.
profit 10.
That's so
Yeah,
bad.
if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Okay. I think it's just this because of the EXP.
I'm a reasonable man. Make me an offer. I think we're heading for a recession.
Highly illegal if I don't put this. Now, this dinosaur still proc on 3. So it's just who is here.
I don't boast for myself. Tightened, tempered, oiled, and tubed.
It's just like that. I think this is it. Looks meta as hell, but whatever. Let's see, as we have here, the shield of Japan. Saddle.
Discounts for peace. I suppose you'll go buy a weapon.
This is crude tools, and
Faulty
I'd
saw
rather
cost
have
me
crude
my
tools.
arm. Last time I ever went cheap on. I get new stock every day. Maybe next.
Crude tools is so hard here. That core is the problem with my ability. See, when you have 2 cores,
I am eager to test your abilities and to improve them immeasurably.
it's actually not bad.
I've taught you all I can. Until tomorrow, that is.
Still not bad. Did I mention how much I hate playing from the rope?
Let's stress test our gear, yeah?
This guy
Don't
is
tell
13.
anyone, but I'm from the Tantius family. They pretty much own the sky.
This is still shield for time, but
Forgot to tighten the reciprocating
That's a lot, bro.
camshaft. That explains it.
still need to buy the tech items.
And sometimes I sell stuff. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase. Do you have to leave already?
The more shitty items I keep in my shop, the better. Jesus
Use
Christ.
that for the good of all. You are enough, friend.
I already have enough for this.
I'm glad you bought this.
It's just for the soldering gun, even though I don't want to do it there. Everything else is upgraded. So it's what it is. So either that or doing under thrusters. I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather have the soldering gun have a lower cooldown. I don't know, man. better than one dinosaur. Anyway, just want to keep some in my inventory because put it that way. Shit.
Well, howdy, hero.
I guess this might make the difference.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
What world does that matter?
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find all.
It does not matter at all. But
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
you could actually tell something in P2 or not.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Like some weird, insane first level. Still want the chances, man. Close.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice. Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
Yetarian strong!
The more EXP I get, the better.
First sweaty was our bad place.
Why does Lufu set himself apart? We Sphinxians must work
Does
together.
this say? Oh, this actually matters.
Soon I think you will be ready for a dearest
Man,
training.
shit, man. What are the chances I get Dino Saddle here? How many times do I?
Who were the people who left these things behind? Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Okay, what are we gonna upgrade? Guess it's just that, right? So I can have a lower start time. Okay, what are the items that I'm removing ultimately? And it's kind of that, so this. Actually, does not matter at all, but
That's good.
listen, right now I'm
My fight
only worried
isn't with
against
you,
going
but if you insist.
against people that have prestige, because that means your build is absolutely broken.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Listen, I wasn't so far away from living that. I guess the icicle hit the right thing. It's kind of fucked, man. If I hit, oh, bro, of course, if I hit Dino Saddle, this guy's cooked. That was a good run though. I fuck with it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna take a break here because I gotta get content for the video. I love you guys. I'll be back later, I think. Gonna stream more Bazaar. But I love you guys. Peace.